acting emotionally on things, you're bound to make a mistake. You feel me? Because just because you feel like something's wrong, don't mean rationally it's the way you want to handle it is the right rational way to handle it. You feel me? So emotionally, people usually react things the first thought of their head or the first thing that comes to them. People who take their time and rationally think about things usually don't jump on the first thing that comes to mind. But yeah.
I rocks with it. My question was answered.
I answered your question? Okay.
My question was answered.
I ain't got nothing.
For sure.
I was just,
what you got?
I was filling it in for real.
You feel me?
So okay, we could dig a little deeper. That's fair. Because we talking about loving someone. That doesn't always have to be a significant other, but we get 24 hours. You get 8 hours to work, 8 hours for school, 8 hours of sleep. That's obviously subjective for other people, but like that's the math. How much time goes to like your life when it comes to like, okay, how much time goes to your family? If you working for where you're trying to get and you have no time, like you always at work, you always prioritizing and making things happen, like that's coming from being the provider, that's coming from being a person of responsibility or just responsible for people. Not in the sense that they're your sole responsibility, but that's something that you are taking care of. How much time do they really get when you're trying to get where you're going?
I think you answered your own question when you said just prioritizing things. You feel me? Like, yeah, you make sacrifices to get to where you want to get to, you feel me? But for the most part though, like, I feel like there's room for everything for everybody to get their time, you feel me? If that's family, work, job, like I'm even as coming from like a sane person, I feel like I'm a sane person. Like, I wouldn't want to be 24 hours or 16 or 24 hours of my job in my head type stuff. You feel me? Like, I feel like you still need that break to pull back to see, you feel me, what's going on to really like get that release from just work and work. Like, everybody needs to be able to be leveled out, So people who I feel like that go straight to just focusing on their work and just forgetting about their family, not really focus on their family, like sooner or later you're gonna drive you crazy. You're gonna drift off and doing other things that's not even losing other focuses and all that type of stuff. You feel me? But if you could manage a level of everything, then you should be pretty good. Like,
in this scenario, say you coming home. I'm gonna paint it just from our scenario right here. You dating your girl. Say you coming home. I mean, we all live together. Coming home, you just got off work. Shit, me and you might chop it up for how long we could chop it up for. Your girl coming over. The aspect of like knowing for sure that y'all been together long enough for her to know how your schedule looks and how shit goes, but also for the schedule and for the sake of knowing that like, damn, but when you come over, like I still don't get the time to like enough time to settle into the conversation.
I don't have time for neither of these things anyway. Yeah. But I'm trying to get it all in on top of an
what you're trying to
day.
Do. And like imagine KOS coming and shit, we barbecuing, we cooking out. And like shit, we naturally want to acknowledge and be in the essence of family. Say your baby mom got your daughter. Something happens. Or I mean that's an emergency, of course, but in the aspect of knowing that like you gotta show up. In the aspect of that, knowing that family time is gonna get cut off. But you imagine just the window of knowing that I got so much time to spend time with my family, but I gotta come home and tend to my child.
That is family though.
It is family though. But those can be like two different variants of responsibility and like priority. And say you got a woman though. Like,
take away the emergency part, like even if it's just something small. Like,
I mean, at the end of the day, as a parent, if my baby need, my baby need. You feel me? A barbecue, we could have 1,000 barbecues. You feel me? Like, I'm gonna cherish I feel like I'm the type of sibling. I'm gonna cherish every moment I have with you. So like, it's not gonna be our last moment just because I might miss that family get together type stuff. You feel me? I'm gonna make the next one. You feel me? So it's like it's how you prioritize and how you maneuver with things, pretty much type stuff. You feel me? But yeah, as a parent, shoot, my baby need me, shoot. That comes first. So I feel like that would be prioritizing things. But with a relationship though, it just, you feel me? Even when I was in a relationship though, I still came to see you guys. I feel like you make time for the things that you love. That's the thing though. You feel me? I feel like a lot of people don't see like. It's like when you talking to a girl, she be like, I ain't got time for it. I ain't got time type stuff, you feel me? Sometimes people might not really have the time, but you make time for the things you want to make time for you. You just not worth making that time for though.
Yeah,
But
if she consistently ain't got time for 2 weeks straight, bro.
it's like at this point, you feel me? Like, but you gonna make time for things that you feel me you want to make time for at the end of the day though. But you feel me? Like, I feel like this when having a girlfriend and having siblings and all that. Like at the end of the day, like everybody had their own life to live. You feel me? Like, but you also don't want to just get, you feel me? Y'all still a part of that life. You feel me? At the end of the day though, and you just make time for things type shit. But I done seen absences where people, you feel me? Siblings don't be that close to each other and all that type of stuff. They prioritizing their family before like their family that they came up with type stuff. You feel me? Like the family, like their kids, their household types, and that family types of. Because sometimes that turns from like I feel like it was a point in time when I didn't have a kid. This family was my prioritized. But since now that I started got my own family now, that your priorities changed and everything's just situational for real.
Nah, for real. I mean, I feel like it's also an age thing. Like I feel like when I get older, I'll definitely be more family oriented, of course.
Yeah.
But right now, it seems like I'm really trying to see what I'm made of, that I can't worry about certain things that need to be taken up, especially things that I've been worrying about. Like it's the feeling of like, dang, I gotta let go, knowing I don't have time for a lot. And it's be like, I can't just shoot to here, see if you need something, check on you, boom, boom. Like I have to schedule that within maybe like the 2 hours of time that I do got. Like,
but it also understands like who your significant other. Like, does she understand what journey you on right now? You feel me? Like, if y'all on the same journey, it's like we might not be able to spend 100% of the time together. It might be just like 60% here, then 50% here, then 40% here, but we on the same path. So to be able to spend damn near our whole life together, not even have to worry about anything. It just depends on the journey that you're doing, the thing that you're like. If you just out with the boys, you feel me, 3 or 4 days out the week, and then you only with your girl 2 days a week, then I mean, feel like, of course, that's going to end up being a problem because now you're prioritizing that things that's really not building anything, like just going out and having fun type stuff. You feel me? But when you could be building something with your significant other, that's where if you want something long term, that's more priority than going out and go partying with your boys type stuff. You feel me? But but it just depends on like where y'all align that type stuff. You feel me? Like pretty much. She understand like.
I find that something itself, like being young and being serious, still indecisive. Like, you still like having a plate, family oriented. That's why I see where you say that from and why you say that, because you can have a woman, I can be future planning and all that stuff, and then you got bros, you got family, you got something going over here, and then like you serious about life, you serious about what you're doing, what you spend your time with, but you're indecisive about. I mean, shit, you care about feelings too. Like, I'm gonna have to, one of these things definitely gonna get neglected. One of these things is gonna have to be centered, centerfold, that we both understand that, like, I gotta be here at this time. And we can deal with the feelings later, talk about that later, and embrace that later. But that's where it's just not easy at. It's just not easy, for sure. I got a little filler question, and then you can go into what you feeling.
yeah.
Don't want to really talk about money, being in this stage and feeling like just being, not necessarily worrying about dollars amounts, not necessarily worrying about behavior, performance, and still worrying about that, just being. And that's kind of why I was saying earlier, like the feelings things. But like, I mean, I like to ask the question personally, like, what is truly everybody's number when it comes to like what take care of you? What keeps your idea generated? What keeps you stable? What keeps everything copacetic for you to move? Not a huge number, but an enough number for everybody. Like, I know I ain't even talking millions of dollars. I'm talking about like, what is the enough
Sustainability.
number? Yeah,
Where I'm at right now.
I don't know.
what pushes
A real number. I don't think it's like a real number. Like whatever, this financial stability. Like I think that's what you just said. Just be financial stable. You feel me? I don't know if it's a number type stuff, but it also just depends on like what, like who you doing it for. I feel like if you're just doing it for yourself and just your family type stuff, okay, then I guess you would have just a number. But I feel like if you're like pushing farther past that, like our next generation, our nieces and nephews and all them types of what they gonna have once they get to our old. It's like then it just will become a number. I think it just becomes like it's being financial stable and just moving forward and just having money proceeding to come in type stuff as you spending it type stuff. You feel me? Because once you just set a number, it's just like that's all you got. That's basically that's what I'm hearing. Like I set a number, that's all I got. You feel me? Like there's you feel me? Money come and go. So it's like
You got a weekly
it's
number?
gonna go. Huh? A weekly number? A weekly number that I would like want to like a goal. Like I would want to be making this amount of money each week. I mean,
Go ahead and say it.
realistically,
Go ahead and say it.
I mean, cool. Well, you can say any number though. You feel me? So, but I don't know. You can say like 20,000.
$20 a week.
I mean, 10,000.
That's steep.
You feel that's steep? I mean,
That's not bad though.
but I'm saying like as in a goal, like that's a goal, like to be making 10 to 20,000 a week type stuff. Depending on no matter what I'm doing, type stuff. I'm doing something to make 10, 20,000 a week. But you know, just that's what I said. It's a number.
That's real, cause you gonna look at $100K a year and be like, that ain't nothing.
That ain't nothing. You feel me? Like
You making that $10K a month, you gonna be like, I ain't even really made nothing. Then taxes is gonna kill that anyway. So that's not a bad number. And I was thinking a week. The week part was like,
I was thinking.
I see what you're
what
saying.
was you thinking?
I mean, I'm thinking like right now, like I
Oh
mean,
yeah, okay.
but 10 to 20K, that's a good range.
That's my goal.
that's not-
but if, like realistically
I
in my
can't
life
stop
I'm
there,
living
though.
now, like I would make what I would, a week. I will be okay making what I make every 2 weeks a week and making that every week. You feel
Same.
me? If my every
Same.
2 week check was the same amount I make a week, I would be okay with that. You feel me? That'll be able to create comfort zones and areas where I didn't have comfort zones at, and that'll be able to give me room to really take the extras to go and do something else now. You feel me? Take that in.
I want a thou wow a week.
With thou
Hey.
Thou wow, you can do a lot with $1,000 every Friday. I'm gonna just say that.
Yeah.
You can do just
a lot of
enough.
people that's
Untaxed,
not
you
making
feel me?
that.
That's 4,000 a month right there. You feel me? Like,
A lot of people aren't making that.
yeah, no.
That's
Yeah,
what's
nah.
scary.
Especially after taxes.
You make it every 2 weeks.
Depending
That's scary.
on what field you're in, you probably ain't bringing home $4,000 a month, you know? But a week, what would you say?
I mean, right now I would go like 6 to 10. I'll take 6 to 10. Like if I can scale that 6 to 10 to like a 20. But
You
it
can
all-
do that though.
But it depends on like for me it depends on like the ratio and the time spent I'm doing it in. Like I don't want to. I don't want.
You said a
10
week.
No, but I'm saying I'm talking about like from like actually like being able to do it.
Okay.
Like I want that in a week, but it depends on like how long. I don't want to necessarily be going on 30, 35, and I'm just now seeing what that 10 to 20K like. I want to be able to like if that's what my end goal. I want that damn near now. For I don't want to have to wait to get to 10 to 20K.
You don't have to.
But
You
if I want to stop at like, I mean, for right now, I would go for like 6 to 10. Like, but I don't know what that look like. I'll stop at 6. I'm okay with like 6 bands a week.
What you doing now? What you do?
I ain't gonna lie,
What you
yeah,
do?
that's
You're
like
you
my-
can make that.
Hell yeah, 10 to 20K a week. You're multi-millionaire. You're 52 weeks in a year.
Yeah,
You're very well off. Like you can do a lot. That's almost, I ain't gonna say too much money, but that's a lot of money. Like that's like, how much are you spending? Like you get 4 weeks out of the month. That's already
say-
4,000 a month.
that's a lot of money.
You feel me?
That's a lot of money. So I mean, I don't know, but I'd take six bands a week or however you range that.
With my
in.
expenses right now, 6 is my minimum.
Then you got
5,
like
6.
paying off a crib though. Like you got one of those mortgage payments. How big is the crib? Then you got wife and kids. Then you got vacations.
Bro, I'll be cool
And you
with
got-
2, bro.
Two
A week?
2 weeks.
2 bands a week.
You give me 2 bands a week right now.
Based off your lifestyle.
Like
now?
right now, yeah, my
Being
expenses,
realistic?
everything. 2 bands a week.
2 bands a
I'll
week.
be done. Like,
You got a business? Oh, of course,
Absolutely,
of course,
got
it's
to.
coming from a business.
yeah,
Okay,
for
okay.
sure. I ain't gonna lie. You know how many hours you could be working?
Are you saying what we want to make from our business?
I mean, in a
You
job,
gonna want to make the most money you can from your business. So
If you gonna work a job and try to make that money, I'll tell you the hours you gonna be working right now. I'll promise you.
Senior
This is dude
citizen
at my
shit.
job. He older, bruh, and he did like 7 16-hour shifts in a row.
7 16-hour shifts.
Yeah.
How the fuck you do
So
16-hour shifts?
you're gonna be
They be doing
Doubles.
that stuff, bro. They
Doubles.
be doing that.
I pulled some doubles before I did that.
I'm
oh,
telling
he
you,
working all. He did 7.
7 days straight.
7 is crazy. I did like 4.
How do you
He's
sleep?
sleeping at his job.
Bruh.
Literally go in your parking lot and go to sleep.
Yeah,
When I
something.
tell you, the time you get home, you can't do nothing
We don't
else.
want to be that. We ain't gonna be here.
And all he do is
How old is he?
He up 40s, upward 40s. He just
See, if
look a
he
little
took his
older.
life serious younger, he wouldn't be having to work that hard in that 40. But I mean, sometimes the world be that bad where you do gotta do that.
I mean,
but
he got a decent, he got some, I mean,
7 days
okay
a week,
amount of money.
So he
Shit.
pulled 2 bands a week.
That's more.
That's
But I'm
more.
saying you
Cause
gonna
he
be
getting
working
double- he
upwards
overtime.
that. You gonna be working upwards that.
They tax the fuck out that shit. Though.
Yeah, they do. But like if you doing that,
Crazy.
you gonna get 3 bands for sure. But that's what it's worth. But you gonna be working about upwards 14 hours a week. I mean a day. You gonna be working that if you want that for
I work
sure.
14 hours for myself.
And that's what we gotta be willing to do for
You
real.
feel me? Like I really
That's
make
really
that
what it is.
sacrifice. Like,
It's the only option for real is to take that risk.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about seeing him every day that I work, knowing he in here back to back to back to back. Like,
I mean, he got a wife, kids. What he go home to?
no, that's why.
Oh, he doesn't.
No,
He has
He
nothing.
ain't got shit to go home.
So he just
to. What's
working?
the point?
working and tricking,
See, that's it. I mean, everybody
Working and
got their
tricking.
vice.
working and tricking, man. He don't really care about too much. He do his thing. He got
I mean,
he
but
got a
I
car
think it's
he
like
want.
when you get older, in that mindset, like you just like, what are you doing with your free time type of things? Like, you know, I might as well just go to work, you know, so when I'm doing my free time type of things, it's like, he probably don't think he can invest in himself in
He
a way
put his
where-
money up, bruh. He was telling me like, what is it, high yield interest or whatever the
Oh,
accounts
okay.
are, and like so it accrues like whatever
Yeah,
money
over
that he
time.
got, and he only take out the money that's like that it goes up. So like he always keeps
He take out his
money.
pros.
Yeah, that's all he do. So he just work all them hours, throw it in there, and then just take what
Okay.
he.
So he working towards something. He just not working to work. He working towards a goal. He got a goal. So he probably do got a number.
Nah, I don't doubt it. He definitely to be able to do it, and he one of the oldest ones at the job is what got me like.
7/16s.
I ain't doing that.
Is he a supervisor?
No.
So he does the same thing you do.
Well, I'm a supervisor, so.
Oh,
no, bro.
7/16.
That's crazy.
Oh my god,
See, yeah.
I mean,
He's taking over
person.
from you.
Bruh, it's
I
crazy.
guess you would say it's still harder trying to build a business
What? At 40?
than working 7/16.
I agree.
Damn, they're gonna be impossible.
Cause you don't got to
Shit.
think.
Yeah.
Unless your
Trust
business,
me.
unless your business is at work. Like
He come to work. He bring this radio. Like we can have phones. It's all like
This man is definitely
this is
Old
no
Testament.
show. He drink monsters. He go on smoke breaks,
Definitely
and he
Old
got his radio, and you could hear it like halfway. Like when you coming around the corner, you'll hear it up the warehouse.
7/16s, you're gonna need a couple monsters.
He's
Oh, trust me, he's drinking at least 3-4 a day.
I ain't drinking them things, man.
Doing
Those be
that.
bad for
3
you.
to 4.
cigarette smoker. Cigarette smoker.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I'm
Cigarette
telling
smoker,
you-
monsters and music.
Yeah, heart attack.
Telling you like the way cigarettes get people through shifts is a real thing. Like people being able, and it's like the biggest excuse for people. They can take how many breaks they want. They get away with
And
a lot.
nobody says
Man,
anything
Bro,
about
I
how
done
many
seen
breaks you
jobs
need.
where like, shoot, even the vapes though, like the
Mhm.
vapes is like
Just the same.
they glued to their hands,
Yeah.
like a pen. Like you can be working an
Yeah.
office job, you gonna have a vape in your hand before you see a pen in their hand. You know,
You know, actually smart they did that because now you can actually smoke. You can get away with smoking a vape indoors
Yeah.
because it damn near goes away like that.
they
You
knew they
don't
was
gotta.
doing poisonous and why giving us another addiction.
I be saying it like people be really hitting them things and rocking
That's
out.
what he do. They give him his breaks whenever he want them too. God, I need a break. They
Fed.
go
That nicotine,
give him a
they
break.
give him that jump and that monster probably give him a body.
Or they'll
high.
put him at a post where it's a door where he could just go outside whenever he want. That's what they do. So I mean, the job you mean pretty taken care of. It's just nothing to do but screenings, exits, entries. People got to get wanded, metal detected, searched, and stuff like that.
And you ain't doing
every
none of
time.
that. You just
Yeah, I'm like during the week I'm doing it a lot more, but like the weekends
you barking
I don't
orders or
do
you
nothing.
giving orders.
I'm doing the shift change. So basically, when people come in, you know, I'm controlling the post. I'm really getting the people that's already here relieved. I'm controlling like when people are getting like when we start breaks, like getting all that done. I'm watching the cameras. I'm responding to doors. Like there's the whole warehouse is a whole bunch of dock doors and bay doors where these trucks are coming in. I got to worry about escorts, or what if I'm doing it, or I can get somebody to do it. Like
I got
people come-
escorts over there.
yeah, because they got like contractors through there. It's a data center.
Shit I got going on.
So it's not I could tell you, like when I tell you Amazon just spend money. They spending money every day. Like the assets we got at the like we got chips that's this big that's like $8,000 each, smaller than your pinky nail. But they also got cooling systems that are like $250,000. Like the truckers, their insurances cannot be nothing less than $250,000 because of the stuff they're transporting. It is at least that.
Right. Dang.
It's like they got stuff sitting outside, $1 million products. It's just like, I mean, they can withstand it, but the stuff that they leaving with, they got these Conestoga trucks that like that peel back. It's like that. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, fold back and they take a crane, a big old crane, and they lift it on there. They gotta tarp it up and close it up, and we gotta we can't even have doors open for too long. Like
damn, it's a security risk. Somebody who run through.
Yeah, they got over 300 cameras. Still putting in more cammers.
Shit, you be in there clicking through them motherfuckers.
Yeah, I had to teach myself how to use it. Man, the shift change, bro. They be ready to leave. He like, look, all you gotta do is this. So they be so lazy. They just watching where the guards. This is how corrupt jobs are, because they have positions where, or they had a supervisor saying they want us just watching the cameras, watching our guards. Like it's not more stuff going on. I didn't have to.
I mean, you supervising the people, make sure they watching to make sure ain't shit going on.
I ain't gonna lie, supervisor really like it's a double edged. I don't know, but like you got to do what everyone above you saying like they want done as far as like the policies, but you also gotta make sure that everybody down here got what they need. Whilst like it just puts you in the middle, right? The chain of command is corrupt. Oh man, and I see why a lot of people don't take supervisor positions.
Man. We don't need you out here.
Nah, I ain't signed no NDA or nothing like that. I ain't exposing nothing crazy. I'm security. I ain't nobody typing on nothing. This is, I mean, it's known knowledge for real. I don't know. That is a lot of information, huh?
I
mean, it was insightful.
Yeah.
And
I think of bank jobs. I mean, not bank jobs, but
he trying to play the heist.
He talking about numbers. What's your number for the week? Now he talking about bank job. What we got going on here, man?
I mean, that sounds very heistable. Like, I mean,
have a Netflix
saying.
documentary podcast. It turns to heist.
Right. It happens. But shit,
all I got.
That's all I got. Yeah, everybody feeling? We can clap twice, say goodbye.
End of the world.
Beginning, you can find in the notes.
This is episode 1 of season 2, Back in the Forge.
Back in the Forge. Let's do it. Kel and Burhan as the guests.
Definitely want to thank Ben behind the cameras. I want to thank Burhan. I want to thank Rel and Kel for all showing up. I definitely like having the guests around, like
really?
Multiple people in these sets. We want people to be more inquired to come on. We got plenty of things to speak about. We don't got nothing. We're not going to run out of anything to talk about. You can always find it in the notes.
You can find it in the notes.
Always.
Live your life. Go live your life and we'll be back. Don't wait on us.
No, wait on us.